as well as doing our visualization, and before we prepare, we get into the state before the game. And now I want to reflect on times now, reflecting on times when you're really, really motivated, what you saw, heard, and felt, when you're really, really confident. So you kind of re-experiencing the times that you're really confident, what it was like to win. Obviously, some great results, great result in the Asia Tour for players that obviously didn't go. You know, think about times when you've played really, really well. Think about times when you sort of when you felt in control of the game. We want to sort of play with freedom. We want to play with express yourselves. I want you to play and back yourselves, believe in yourself, and enjoy the game. You know, play with freedom, and it's really important you play with that sort of freedom. You play, you go out there, you enjoy it. You play for spring in your step. You know, you back yourself, you try things. We keep progressing. That's the sort of thing we do. You know, and think. You can imagine yourself. If you think of a time, you can imagine like watching yourself on a screen. If you imagine yourself like watching yourself on the screen, like you watch yourself on a video or on the TV, if you were to see yourself on TV playing your best game, you're motivated, you're confident, that winning feeling. Imagine seeing yourself on a screen, really, really confident, how you stand, how you walk, how you run, what you hear, what you feel. Okay, what it feels like to win. What does it feel like to win? Let's get that winning feeling, guys. You know, and you can sort of see yourself on the screen, what it's like to win, what it's like to know you can compete. Okay, the things you say to yourself, self-talk. Okay, and once you've got that on the screen, the colors, the sounds, you step on the screen and you imagine re-experiencing that situation. So you re-experience it and really enjoy the experience. Okay, really enjoy the experience. And before the game commences, in the warm-up, okay, in the warm-up before the game, remember, that's what we do. We just run through that. When you do the warm-up and you got your, you know, or you're in the dressing room, you got your headphones on, or if you got your own headphones on, you take a minute or two, okay? Maybe you close your eyes, breathe, like we said before, the breathing we talked about before. I sent you the video on some of the breathing techniques that people do, like, you know, like the top athletes do. And you take a moment to yourself, even if it's for a couple of minutes, again, and think, okay, imagine seeing myself on the screen, being confident, the winning feeling, and then you imagine stepping into that. Okay, and that's what we do in the warm-up. Okay, you know, really, really important during the warm-up that you take a minute or two to do that. But also, it's really important to do that before the game in the dressing room, not just mental rehearsal, that as well. Okay, so, you know, that for me is really important. What we also want to do now is, once again, refocus. It's like, you know, end of the month again. We start to sort of, you know, refocus next month. We talked about our profiling. Okay, now I want you to think about what you want to achieve next month. So I'm going to bring the slide up. We're going to go through an exercise now again. Briefly, I'll bring the slide up for you again. And